It's me again, your friendly reviewer, Kenny. So I'm gonna review Lake Placid from 1999, and it only gets a 5.8. I would give it at least a 7, or no, 7 or 6.8 or something like that. Yeah, so because if you see it's directed by Steve Miner, creator of Friday the 13th Part 2 and 3, and he did a lot of good movies. He did. I know he did shitty movies too, like the remake of Day of the Dead, but he made a lot of good ones too. And yeah, it's a shame. Like Bridget Fonda, you know, Jackie Brown. She was Jackie Brown. Bill Pullman, Independence Day. Chris Pratt, 2012. Brendan Gleeson, Gangs of New York. Then even Betty White, Golden Girls. I mean, she's almost all famous actors. It's just so stupid. So Bridget Fonda plays Kelly. She's she knows everything about fossils and things like that, and she studies ancient fossils. And because of her boss, she's having an affair. Her boyfriend is the boss, but he's having an affair with her colleague, and they want her out. You know the drill. And she goes out. She has to go to Maine. Apparently, the movie wasn't shot in Maine, and the fact was, but it looks like Maine. I went to Maine, and Maine is a beautiful piece of American countryside. It's lakes and forests. It's beautiful, and you've got the ocean too. But it wasn't shot in Maine apparently, but due to weather situations, Steve Miner also he directed Halloween H2O, who I don't. That's one of my think one of the better sequels too, and he did that in the meantime, and when the weather was good, he did Lake Placid. So he just I'm gonna do Halloween H2O and then come back to you for Lake Placid. That's a director. I mean, that's a cool director, right? Now she meets up with Bill Pullman. No, first with Brendan Gleeson, who plays the Sheriff Hank, and they goes to see apparently one of his deputy, no, a guy who was diving for tagging beaver nests, was bitten in half when he wanted to go back on the boat. So they have the body. She sees the body. First she spukes everything out. She's a city mouse, so to speak. She doesn't want to be in the wild, but she doesn't want to go to the city again because of her cheating fucking husband or boyfriend or whatever. And she's looking at it, and eventually but Brendan Gleeson is always going like, should we get somebody else? And he's always like, what the hell are you doing here? And then, but she's always coming back with a snide remark. It's funny to see them going. And later on, Oliver Pratt comes in. It's super fun with those three. It's just hilarious. It's a horror movie, horror comedy. Yeah. But then she sees that there's something not right. She finds a tube that she gives an estimate that the crocodile is like 10 meters in length, which which is like 35 feet or something in length. And so they go and research it. Bill Pullman is there from Fish and Game. So they are gonna Sheriff Hank and then Bill Pullman go with other people, with deputies, and go on a camp. And she's a camping camp. Who was talking about camping? And then Bill Pullman says, "Shouldn't you better be in a hotel? I think that would be better." "Oh yeah, you would." She's constantly giving snide remarks. It's funny. It's like they're constantly, she's nagging all the time, and they're like this and that, and okay, so she goes to but she has like bug spray, constantly bug spray, and she's putting up her tent, and she's, what's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, and she's always good like, do I have a spider on my, and she's like that, and at some point, Oliver Pratt comes in with a big crocodile pattern looking chopper, and then they say, "Who's that?" I think it's Hector. Hector? Who the fuck is Hector? Now, it's an eccentric alligator scientist. He swims with gators, basically. And he says, you have a gator here. And he introduces him, and he basically worms himself into the camp of the investigation camp to find out where this gator is. And they say, whoa, before you say gator, who the fuck says gator? Well, it's a gator, right? Did you see the tooth? Did you see, I mean, the footprint? They found a footprint and this and that. And the moose head, and they found a moose head and this and that. They already found things. So eventually, apparently, a gator, which is a real species, is saltwater gator. These are the biggest alligators in the world, and they can grow up to 9 meters, like I said, 30 feet. I believe the biggest one caught on record was almost 30 feet. So, and they're the most dangerous of them all, and they can swim in salt water, but they think it came from the stream in salt water. Now, apparently, Betty White, Mrs. Bickerman, apparently has been, she said, "Oh, my husband died," but she's honest about everything. So they're interrogating her because she's the only one who's living at the lake, so, because they want to know if she's seen something. How did he die? It was a morning, and he went to, to a little bit too close to the water, and Sherry took him. Who's Sherry? Oh, the alligator. The crocodile. What? Yes. I've been feeding him cows on a regular basis. So she's basically feeding this crocodile all the time. And they're like, okay, you gotta be on the police. Deputy stays here because normally you should be put in jail, but she's like 70 years old or something. So she's at home arrest, and she's like saying with the deputy, I hope Sherry kills their asses. I hope they kills their motherfucking asses. It's so cute to see this, like a 78-year-old or something woman said motherfucking asses. That's just good. I mean, eventually they have a few more kills and a few graphic kills. Like one kid's, he takes out a sonar system and the alligator comes up and just takes off his head, and then the relationship between Sheriff Hank and Hector, you know, the Oliver Platt, they're constantly bickering, and at some point he falls into this bear snare trap, and he's like, cut me loose. And he's, are you gonna be angry at me? He looks, just cut me loose. And he cuts loose. He said, you're not gonna be angry at me. I lied. And then he punches him in the face, man. And then he said, if you punch me, I had wealthy parents, and they gave me karate lessons because they wanted to be rid of me, and poof, in his face. Yeah. I mean, it's a good cast. It's a really, really good cast. A solid cast. They all work well together. And the alligator, by the way, it's not completely CGI. You've got, so the alligator only has 3 minutes and 47 seconds of screen time. And half of it is CGI, but half of it is fucking practical effect. It's a complete crocodile made by the great Stan Winston, who made Aliens, the Queen Alien, and who also made the dog thing from The Thing from 1982 from John Carpenter. The dog thing, you know, the Husky. I mean, he apparently made the crocodile, so it was part CGI, part practical, apparently. I didn't know that. But it's a good movie. It's a fun movie. You get good kills, you get gory kills, you get an ensemble of great actors, all with great palmarès. I mean, great back act, you know, with a great back act, acting experience, you know, like Bridget Fonda, I mean, Bill Pullman, Oliver Pratt, sorry, Brendan Gleeson. I mean, these are Betty White. They all have a great acting experience, so it's a top cast, and they all do what they have to do. And there's a little love connection between Bridget Fonda and Bill Pullman, because he finds her cute, because she's like, oh, this and this. He's not a nature person, but she sticks around and she keeps helping. So, and the nagging is actually funny nagging. It's not oh, stop nagging, you fucking bitch. No, it's funny nagging. Everybody is just fun. It's fun. Fun. Good times, good gore, cool crocodile scenes. I mean, beautiful cinematography, good movie. 5.8, better get 6.7. See you later.